Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about an automatic slime farm that brings the drops back up to the surface so you don't have to collect them underground. Ah, F5 mode control. So this here, we didn't actually build it here underground because I think because of the way I have structures generation turned off, slime chunks don't appear to work in my flat world here. So we're going to pretend there's a slime chunk here, but I'm assuming everyone already knows how it works. You got to find, I believe 10% of all chunks can spawn slimes at any light level if they're below y equals 40. So the way that you would want to do this for efficiency is to have, I believe, is it 9 levels, one at level 7, 11, 15, go up by 4 every time, up to having your top level for spawning at level 39. And then I have the system for bringing them all up here so that they all die on these blocks right here, the magma blocks, and then you collect their drops automatically. So let's quickly go through and explain how it works. We swim down to our bottom level. I've put pumpkins in this little checker pattern here because I don't want any other mob spawning. But I made it an 18 by 18 spawning pad because the chunk, of course, is going to be 16 by 16, but I believe if a big slime wants to spawn here, it has to have a free air block around the 16 by 16. So just to check that we get the maximum amount of spawning, I'm making 18 by 18 pads. Of course, this is underground, so you probably don't need walls, but you're going to have some 18 by 18 pad with some lighting source, preferably pumpkins, or, redstone lamps, something that doesn't take up a space. Like if you have a torch, then the slime can't spawn there. And the way we're going to attract the slimes to where we want to go is iron golems, because slimes will track players or iron golems if they can see them. And I've used glass here because I think they can see through glass, so if there's a slime over here, it'll still see the golem, and it'll go this way, whereas if this was stone, they don't really notice until they have like a direct line of sight, because slimes aren't very smart in this game. So the way I'm doing the golems, I want to make a system where these slimes can't get to them, but they can still see them. So basically, there's a 3 high height for each of the golems. So I have half slabs like that, and then I put regular blocks above it, and then I put more half slabs above that. So that's basically what it looks like over there for the iron golems. And then the water is in this area, and the golem stands behind here, and there's, of course, some boundary so he can't get out and the slimes can't get in, like this. So let's tear that down, and I'll show it in action. So sometimes I believe slimes can see up to 16 blocks away. So if they're in the far corners over here, they won't actually go towards the guy at first, but they will eventually randomly get close enough that they'll see him. And I have one at every level, though technically I think you can do one every 2 levels, because these guys, if you position him down like 1 or 2 blocks, can see him as well as the guys below. One other key thing I have, so I just basically have a bunch of water sources here that just flow downwards, but you need to have these air blocks, because otherwise the slimes might start drowning. And all the slimes can jump through this. So let's do some testing down here. Let's spawn like 4 guys down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're coming. And we're gonna do 4 more here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see if we can get a little guy. There we go, there's a little one. So that's 9 slimes. So here they come swimming. You can see they effortlessly pass through. And then we need these high walls so they can't jump out. And then it simply uses these magma blocks to kill the slimes, and then the water pushes the drops into your hoppers. So some of them it takes a little longer to come through, but they will all eventually come through, and none of them end up getting stuck. That guy finally got here. Let's see if there's anybody left. No one left, it appears. Or do I hear one? Oh, there's one left. He's coming now. Perfect. Yeah, so it's a pretty good system. Not very hard to implement. And you can just, with various signs and water flowing, bring them up to the top. Get some magma cube and just, they flow right in. You use these guys to stop the little slimes from getting through. And then prevent the water from flowing farther. But yeah, I've been doing this a bit for testing. So we got some slime balls in there. And unlike cactuses, which is a common solution people use, it doesn't destroy any of the loot. And the little guys just die instantly, which is kind of nice. So you do get a little bit of a jamming here. You might want to make it wider if you want to kill them instantly. But that's not too big of an issue, because usually they don't spawn quite as fast as me just using a spawn egg. And then if you want, you can just do something fun like this, though. I suspect this will be like Y63 dirt level right here. And then the rest of this is all hidden underground. So yeah, that's an automatic slime farm for Minecraft 1.13. I think it works pretty well if you're actually in a spine chunk, that is, a slime spawning chunk. And yeah, let me know if you enjoyed. See you later.